In today's video, guys, we're going to look at something really exciting and a little bit different than what we typically talk about, because we're mostly talking about tokens and coins, but today we're talking about DeFi technologies, which is not a cryptocurrency, but it has everything to do with cryptocurrency. It's similar to Coinbase. Coinbase doesn't have a coin, but there is a Coinbase stock called Coin. It's listed on the stock market, right? So DeFi technology is something that we're going to talk about because it is one of the trailblazers when it comes to institutional grade financial products for the traditional investors. So what these guys do, think of them as other ETF providers such as BlackRock and others, except they've been doing this for a while and they're bringing the crypto assets to the traditional investors, even some assets that are not currently available as ETFs. For example, they already have a Solana ETF. They already have a Cardano ETF and several other cryptocurrencies. So let's work together. I will introduce you guys to the world of DeFi technologies. So I want to start also with a special shout out to DeFi Technologies as a company for sponsoring this channel for us to be able to make this video and tell you guys about it. If you look on the market and you type DeFi, you will see here DeFi Technologies shows up in the Canadian Stock Exchange and other markets as well, Europe and all that. Right. So first, let's look at their DeFi tech journey. I'll make my screen smaller here so that you guys can actually see what I am talking about. So let's look at their journey, guys. Okay, what have they been able to do? DeFi Technology as a company has generated over $93 million in revenue. And I mean, this achievement is definitely shows how serious they are, because if you look at most crypto companies, they are not profitable. From crypto miners, even some chains are not even profitable at all. Very few companies in crypto actually have products that they're generating revenue just yet. So DeFi Tech is among a few companies that are currently generating revenue. And also, one of the exciting aspects of it is that DeFi Tech, let me just show you the deck, is that they have different kind of products, and one of them is a specialized arbitrage trading desk. This trading desk alone has brought them an additional $59.2 million through the low risk arbitrage trades. All right. So if you think about it, you'll be able to see that out of all the crypto companies that might have exchanges and several others, or at least the infrastructure providers in crypto, very few of them make money. If they do, they mostly make money from generating fees. These guys, that's not what they do. That they have other strategies that are more crypto native, that they like staking and stuff like that, that they're able to generate an incredible amount of yield from crypto, and then they can make their products, or at least they don't have management fees on their investors. And something also worth mentioning here is that these guys have a stock buyback program for the company that is valued $300 million. This move is quite significant. It demonstrates their strong cash position and management confidence in the company's undervaluation and capital's potential. Because, I mean, even if it was a crypto token, you can imagine if a company decides to buy back their own stock, in the hundreds of millions of dollars, it definitely shows you how serious they are. So I'm looking here at valor.com, which is one of their products. If you go back to the website, it'll show you what kind of products they have in their portfolio. They have Valor Asset Management, DeFi Ventures, and DeFi Infrastructure. So Valor Asset Management is the entity they use to sort of provide all the institutional grade ETFs and list them on the markets. And then if you go to DeFi Ventures, this is when they invest in the sort of crypto projects directly as a VC almost. And then they got the DeFi infrastructure. All right. They provide independent governance for decentralized networks to run independent nodes that will validate transactions. So currently they're running a DeFi mining partnership with Hive. They are a DeFi node validator on Solana. They are also a DeFi Oracle partnership on PETH. And why Hive? It's because if you go down into the rabbit hole like I did, and you look at their team, you see that the Olivia Newton, who is the founder of the Hive blockchain, is actually a CEO and director of this company. So kind of it all makes sense where things are going. Now, one other thing worth mentioning here is that as the ETFs are becoming more popular and the ETFs are scaling, and we're also seeing other tokens having their own ETFs. Like right now, we know that the Bitcoin ETF and Ethereum ETF are already in Australia, United States, and Hong Kong. Right now, you can see that the DeFi tech is strategically positioned to capitalize on these developments, making them a significant player in the global crypto market, especially considering also that they already have some of the ETFs that a lot of the crypto community or other investors might want to jump in, because now investors might be like, okay, I heard about Bitcoin ETF, maybe I invested there, Ethereum I invested too, but I heard about Solana. How do I get into Solana? Through an ETF. Well, then right now the only way they can do it is through DeFi Tech's products. Now, let's dive into their innovative products. What they have here, they have the ETP. It clearly says here that Valor is an issuer of exchange traded products, ETPs, tracking the performance of digital assets with listings across leading European stock exchanges, including the Euronext, which is in Paris and Amsterdam, Frankfurt Stock Exchange, and Nordic Growth Market. Founded by industry pioneers, Valor products stands out in the market for their innovation, transparency, and accessibility. So these guys are some of their products. Just imagine, these are all products that are available to the mostly European market. They're crypto tokens, but are available as ETPs. So it means that even if an institution cannot buy crypto because of regulation, they have access to these assets through the ETPs that these guys are offering. You can Near Protocol, Core, Chainlink, Bitcoin, Toncoin, ICP, and so on and so on. All right. So it's not about the products; it's about the strategic acquisitions that they make as well. They recently acquired Reflexivity Research and Solana Trading Systems IP. Where is that? Their acquisition there. Should be able to show you that. Yeah, you can see right here that these are some of the companies that are under them. They acquired some of these companies. On the infrastructure side, you got Solana, PETH, Coinbase. It's not like they bought those companies, but they're doing the node management, like I said. And on the wholly owned subsidiaries, they got Reflexivity Research. They bought it outright. Valor, which is what they use to issue the ETPs, and also some R&D. They also completely acquired it. And then they're partially owned Amina and DeFi Alpha and a venture portfolio of certain tokens that they've been investing in. Now, leadership and influence is one of the most important aspects of leading a very successful tech company like this, especially a financial one that is in crypto as well. You can see here, Anthony Pompliano, Pomp, is already an advisor of the project. And if you notice here, Pomp is a co-founder of Reflexivity Research, which these guys acquired it outright. They bought it off from him, but then he's still on board as an advisor. And also several other important things here, like Johan Wadenstrom from Vela, Cayman Islands. So that's something you need to know, that it's not just about some traditional finance guys trying to do crypto. They actually have crypto heads here advising the company. Now, on CNBC, Pump has talked about this project as one of the most promising. And also, there have been other key people that have talked about the project recently on CNBC. They featured DeFi Tech as a name worth watching. Which is the kind of media attention that you want for a project like this. Yeah. So guys, I mean, it's very clear here that the project DeFi Tech as a company is a powerhouse for decentralized finance, especially when it comes to bridging the gap between traditional finance and DeFi. And I do actually recommend that you read up a little bit more on it and look deeply into it if you want to explore the opportunity. Because with their innovative products, their technology that they have, and strategic acquisitions, global expansions, and partnership, it makes them stand out as a company. And whether you're an investor or just a crypto enthusiast or someone curious about the future of finance, DeFi Tech is definitely the company that you want to keep an eye on. And before I forget, I want you guys to show you the tickers. There is Neo DeFi which is in the Canadian markets. That is how you can search for it as a ticker. And in Europe, it's FRA, R9B in the FRA. On OTC is DEFTF. DEFTF, that's correct. So, these are sort of the tickers. Depending on which market you're in, you can find them and trade them accordingly in those spaces. All right. Thank you guys for watching this sponsored video. Really appreciate every single one of you. Remember to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. I will leave all the links in the description just so that you might want to need them. You don't want to do Google search. I will save you some time. I'll put the links in the description so that you can look into it, and I want to hear your thoughts, of course. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you on the moon. Stay awesome.